Barakatah Yehoah, Barakatah Yehoah Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Blessings and respect to all the Akim out there pushing this word and truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Putting your freedom and lives at risk, standing up in great boldness for the name Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Alright. And this is an article that I came across. Okay, it says, will supermarket shelves be empty again this winter? Here's what we know. It says, and before I get into this article, I want to say this, man. Here at Great Millstone, starting with the apostles and elders on down, okay, we've been prophesying that, these things will take place before the C-19 came about, all right? And I just want to open up with a quick precept, all right? This is the book, and I'm going to be in this chapter, majority of this lesson, man, okay? This is 2nd Edras, the 15th chapter. And I want to start at verse 1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true, man. Okay, so these things, this prophecy that we're speaking, okay, let's jump down to verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. All right, so we're harping on famine right now, okay, which a famine is a scarcity of food, man, food and water, okay? And we've been speaking these things, way before the C-19 even was thought about, man. When the apostles and elders hit the scene 30 years ago, man, okay? Apostle Har on down, man. When they hit the highways and hedges years ago, okay, they were speaking of these things to happen. Now we're living in a time where these things are happening. Okay? It says, as the wave of the C-19 builds, this could lead another shortage at grocery stores and other retail locations. The shortage, however, could be worse than just the lack of toilet paper and sanitation supplies. The Wall Street Journal recently reported that grocery stores were stockpiling and building pandemic pallets ahead of what could be a long winter and a challenging holiday season. Okay? Now this is going into panic buying. Okay? It says panic buying leads to a weakened food industry. Okay? Now, we seen panic buying, okay, increase for, certain items, this pandemic, man, okay? And most majority of those items were, you had some food, okay, but majority of those items were what? Disinfectant spray. Not only that, sanitizer and things like that. Okay, things that supposedly fought, the C-19, okay? So, when you went into certain stores, those things were not available, okay? Now, we're going to have an increase in panic buying with food. All right, we're going to witness that on a whole nother level, okay? Now, it says, as part of the country are opening up, Americans are increasingly feeling less worried than they were earlier this year. However, and that goes to show you that the Americans are starting to be back comfortable, little by little. Okay, they're starting to be comfortable, man. 2021 is looking good for some people, man. Okay, but there's no good coming, man. Okay. And, these things are going to increase, okay? It says, as parts of the country are opening up, Americans are increasingly feeling less worried this fall than they were earlier this year. However, there has been a recent spike in C19 cases in major cities. And grocers are still dealing with product shortages, with most America staying in eating at home this year. This has put a burden on grocers to meet the demand. If people were to panic buy again, this could lead to even more empty shelves. Now, I'm gonna say this, man. You know, these fast food restaurants, okay, these different restaurants that you see in place, okay, they're, you know, set up for convenience. All right, it being convenient for you to, you know, go through a drive-through, take 5 minutes out your day to get a whole meal, for, you know, so you won't have to go home and cook. Which also, these, you know, different restaurants and fast food places are set up also in place to, you know, so the grocery store won't have a heavy burden on it. Because if you think about it, what if there wasn't any fast food restaurants? What if there wasn't any places you can, you know, dine in and eat at, okay? Then, you know, everyone would hit the grocery stores, which will leave the grocery stores empty every day. So those, you know, a lot of people eating out, a lot of people ordering food, you know, getting a bite to eat, okay? It's like it makes the grocery store able to keep more items in it, okay? But we all know that, you know, these different, you know, grocery stores and all these different all these things are going to close ultimately, man. Lord willing, it happen this year, man, okay? But it says shortages on paper products and cleaning supplies are often selling it out as soon as they are placed on the shelves. Clorox makers almost half of disinfectant wipes in the U.S. says their shortages will continue well into 2021. Okay, because you got a lot of these other places, these places that's shipping these items out to these local stores, man, they're running out of things, okay? Either they don't have enough manpower to produce all of these things, okay, due to the C19, people catching it, being sick, and they gotta still supply everyone that they in business with, because these different, you know, places are in contracts with these businesses. Okay, but now by them being in contracts, they got to say, look, we can't give you the same 200, okay, because we're not able to produce these items, or we don't have enough items, so we're going to have to cut that 200 into 75 to be able to supply everyone that we're in business with, which is going to lead to shortages. Okay, so hey, these different items and, you know, things in the stores that, you know, that hey, because right now, you know, you go into a grocery store, you know, you shop, you take your time, you look over things you don't want, that's not pleasing to the flesh, all right, to get things that's pleasing to the flesh. Okay, but sooner or later, you're not going to be able to find those things. So you're going to go into the store and just grab anything that's food that can be ate, or anything that can be drank, man, to sustain your flesh, man. Okay? Which, that's going to lead to a shortage. Okay, matter of fact, let's get a quick precept on what I just said. This is the book of Revelations. Book of Revelations 18 and 14. It says, and the fruits that thy soul lusteth after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. Okay? And that's what I was just speaking about. You're not going to be able to find those things that were goodly and dainty unto you. Okay? You're going to go in there and get anything that can be ate, anything that can be drank, okay? Drink, to try to, you know, make sure you have the you know, the basic necessities to live. Okay? And matter of fact, this is 2nd Edras 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall be found empty. Okay? So when this next panic buy spirit ramp up, man, you know, there's not going to be anything left, man. in these stores for you to go get. Okay, now let's read some more of this article. Okay, it says, no end in sight to food supply chain is still problems. It says, we recently reported how the misaligned food supply and demand for products were causing food shortages in grocery stores, with farmers forced to leave crops to rot. Okay, now I just read a precept in 2nd Edras, the 6th chapter. Matter of fact, let me just go back to it. All right, 2nd Edras 6 and 22. It says, and suddenly shall the unsown places appear unsown, man. And that's going into the crops. It just said that farmers are being forced to leave crops to rot, man. Okay? So, hey, man, this year, Lord willing, man, we know that the famine is prophecy, okay, because we've been pushing it, okay? And we also know, hey, Isaiah 3 and 1, the Lord, matter of fact, let's grab that. Because ultimately, man, this is the judgment for the nation of Israel, man. You other nations, okay, you're going to be just a casualty of war, man. Okay? But the Lord is doing this to discipline you so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, Native and Seminole Indians, man. And the Lord is not, judging you to get you in order, man, okay? Because the Lord have already stricken this, man. Okay? He's stricken you. He's going to judge you unto death, man. Okay, the Lord is not going to bring a famine just so you can get the picture, man. Okay, the Lord is going to bring the famine so he can starve you out and put you to death, man. Because you jakes out there don't want to listen, man. Okay? You just don't want to listen, okay? But this is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 1. For behold, the Lord of hosts doeth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah, man. Okay, and that's the northern and the southern kingdom, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, Native and Seminole Indians, man. Isaiah 3 and 1, for the Lord of hosts doeth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water, the stay and the staff, man. Your housing. We already know, about, the evictions that's going to be taking place this year. Okay, people being put out of their house, people losing their housing programs, due to the C-19. But it's ultimately Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Once again, Isaiah 3 and 1, for behold, the Lord of hosts doeth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, which a staff is a stick used as a support. Okay, so the staff is going into the support. The whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water, okay, is going into the food and water, man. Which those are the basic necessities. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just grab it. This is Sirach. Okay? The Lord is coming to shut these chief things off, man. Sirach 29 and 21. The chief thing for life is water and bread and clothing and a house to cover shame, man. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming to take those things from 2/3 of our people. Hey, man, some of us might lose those things, man. But see, guess what, man? Yahweh Shem Yahushua, okay, he's gonna guide the elect through these things, man. All right, he's gonna portion us certain things, man, so we can be good and we could be able to make it through these things, man. Okay, but hey, man, the shortage of bread and water, man. All right, when these shelves be found empty, okay, this is going to usher in 2nd Edras 15 and 14, I believe. Matter of fact, let me see if that's it. 15 and 19. Okay, because that's what I'm gonna title this video. The shortage, the shortage of bread and water will usher in 2nd Edras 15 and 19. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to 2nd Edras 15. I'm gonna start at 15. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and evading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power, man. You know, no one is going to regard the law, man. You know, Esau got these laws set up to where if you break them, you know, you rob someone, you know, you steal from someone, you know, that carries, you know, prison time. Even if you kill someone, you know, that can carry the death penalty, you know, life in jail. No one is going to regard those things in the time to come, man. Okay? It says a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. All right? You might live in one city and you might live in the major city, but your mom or a store that you like to go to and shop might be in a suburban city or just a small city. All right? But they got you in this small proximity where you can't get out of that. You know, they got troops blocking all of that, man. So you're going to be forced to stay within. Okay? So what if you ain't got? Some of these people that live in these small cities got to go out to these major cities to get food. Okay, what happened when you can't? Verse 18, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And it's the point, verse 19, and a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. You need anything? How you doing today? You need anything, sir? You need anything, ma'am? Oh, I'll hold the door. I'll get that for you. The scriptures say that the love of many shall wax cold, man. Okay? It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, man. You know? A man can't provide for his family, but you got this elderly woman downstairs that he used to make sure she was okay. He used to check on her, you know, take her trash out for her. Now he going to her house robbing her for what she got. Okay? The modern day sword is the gun, man. So people gonna come in your house and spoil your goods, man. They're not coming in your house for a t-shirt, man. They're not coming in your house for no deodorant or no lotion or no toothpaste or no damn alcohol, man. All right, those goods that are gonna be spoiled is gonna be the food and water, man. Okay? It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. So the shortage of food, man, it's going to usher in 2nd Edras 15 and 19, man. Okay? That's my best friend. You know, you're getting matching tattoos. Lovers forever, man. Okay? But when this shortage come, when the scarcity of food and water come, that's all going to go out the window, man. That's my ride or die. Okay? It's going to be every man for themselves, man. But see, hey, guess what, man? You can't speak about the famine without getting Isaiah 65 and 13, man. So I'm going to close with that. Because guess what, man? The elect, Lord willing, I'm a part of that number, man. That's what I'm fighting for. Okay? Hey, man, Lord willing, okay? Because whoever are that elect, man, they ain't going to have to worry about that, man. Okay? This is 2nd Esdras, well, Isaiah, Shalakia, 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry, man. Okay, and that day we going to be eating, man. All you people that's, you know, stocking up on all this food and water, man, you only storing that up for the righteous, man. Okay? It says, for my servants shall eat, and ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed, man. A lot of you people are going to be ashamed, man. Okay? Because when Yahweh Shemi Hawashah called for you people, you basically said you didn't need his assistance, man. Okay? All right? We're going to rejoice, man. Because why, man? You know, the faith, you know, the hard work, man, you know, hey, it's going to pay off, man. Okay? Because why? The Lord is going to protect us. He's going to preserve us, man, from these sad perils, man. Okay? So, hey, man, you know, I hope this was edifying. And with that, I want to say shalom.